and welcome back to The Energetic Shift, the space where business stops being heavy, complicated, and done by the book and starts becoming the most aligned, intuitive, identity-led thing you have ever created. I'm your host, Danielle Hobson. I'm an intuitive business coach, and around here we talk energetics, identity, wealth, visibility, intuition, power, and building a business that actually feels like yours. So let's get started. Okay, my lovelies, today I wanted to talk to you about manifesting and attracting everything that you want into your life and business this year, but doing it not surface level. We're going deeper. Having the vision boards, the goal books, and the screensavers is all well and good, and I'm a massive advocate of all of those things. But there's more work to do. We've got to go deeper if you really want to attract the things that you want to attract, big things into your life and business this year. And I want to talk nervous system. I want to talk really honing into aligning your body, your energetics with and your mind with what it is that you're trying to attract and what you're trying to bring in. Your nervous system decides your manifestations before your mind does. Your nervous system will tell the universe, will tell your desires exactly whether you're ready to receive them or not. You can journal your desires all day long, but if your body feels unsafe to receive them, and you'll have heard this so many times when it comes to money or manifestations or, just attracting new clients, if you, for any reason, in any way, shape, or form, within your body or your nervous system, feel unsafe to receive it, you'll block it. So this year, I want you to really understand and learn how to tap into your nervous system so it works for you in attracting and receiving and being a magnet for everything that you want in your life this year. So manifestation is basically creating your future or creating the future that your body can relax into. And you'll have experienced this so many times where you have put a goal board together, or you have, put out to the universe, I want X, Y, and Z. I want 3 clients by the end of this month, 3 new clients by the end of this month. I want 10K months. I want this launch to be X, Y, and Z. I want a 30 grand launch. And then all of a sudden, your body starts to contract because your mind goes into your memory bank, into the confirmation bias, really kicks it in, and it goes and brings up all of the evidence to the forefront and tells your body and your nervous system why you can't have that. Why you can't have that, because you didn't have it before, you're not good enough. Why would you think that you, of all people, can achieve this? And all of those thoughts come into your brain, immediately your body contracts and you feel like you can't have it. And that contraction of your nervous system and your body going inwards is going to block what it is that you're trying to attract. And that is what we're trying to reprogram, retrain, and I'm going to help you in this podcast. So if you're feeling the pressure, or if you're chasing, or if you're gripping because of the way that you're feeling, and because you've put this on your goal board and you must achieve it and you need to get there, you're not aligned. When you feel like it's expansive and you're curious around it, I wonder how this will come in, I wonder how this will manifest into my world. And if you're in that, of course it'll happen energy, which obviously we want to create from your nervous system, that's like you're aligned and it's going to happen and it's just a matter of time. So we need to create that safety in your body first before we really start tuning into those manifestations. And most women try and skip straight to that, vision boarding and putting it out there and the big goals, and I'm having it and this is going to happen, while their body is still going, no, not quite ready for that yet. Don't quite feel safe enough for that yet. So how to spot this is you're going to be doing things like procrastinating. So you're going to put your big goal board up there, you're going to give yourself a plan, you're going to have the strategy, and then all of a sudden you're going to be like, oh, I'll do that later, or you start overthinking, or you start hiding, or you're not showing up the way that you should be showing up for that manifestation, or for that goal, for that desire. You start self-sabotaging, you have the money fear, you go into the burnout cycles. All of these things will start coming into your world, and you'll start doing. This is how you spot the fact that you're putting the big goals up, but your nervous system's not ready yet. So we need to teach your nervous system to match your desires. So you need to ask yourself, does my body feel safe holding what I say I want? If the answer is yes, then of course we want to amplify that. And when you get that feeling from a goal or desire, so you can play about with these, so you can give yourself a mixture of massive goals, medium goals, small goals, and really really tune into the goals that feel like, oh, they're a little bit bigger than what I've got right now, but I probably could achieve those. And I want you to say that. I want you to say, I want this. And then I want you to feel the feeling. And I want you to say all of these different goals that you have, from small to big. And I want you to drop into your body and feel into your body. When you find that feeling of, yes, I can do that. That's a no-brainer. That's gonna happen. Non-negotiable. It's happening, and that feels good for you, and it feels exciting, and you're just in that curious zone of like, oh my god, I wonder how it'll happen. That we want to amplify that feeling. Then I want you to go up a level of goal, of bigness, and I want you to go into the medium goals, and I want you to play about with that. And how does that feel? How does that feel? And if it's starting to feel a little bit more scary, I want you to just notice where that comes up for you in your body. And I also want you to notice the thoughts that you're having when that comes up, because we can tackle those. They'll be your beliefs. That'll be your belief system. So just make sure that you bring those to awareness and write them down somewhere if you have to, and then go to the big goal. And same, like if you are feeling hell yes, this is going to happen, then amplify that. But if you're feeling if it's a no, then we need to regulate, soothe, and expand the capacity there. So we need to make sure that it feels good for you to hold that desire. And this is the thing that will change how you manifest everything, and especially everything you want this year. So here's how we're going to reprogram your beliefs and also your nervous system to feel safe enough to welcome in all of this amazingness that you're wanting to achieve this year. So the first thing I want you to do is I want you to actually give yourself the ability to dream. So many of us actually don't put our real dreams, desires, and goals down on paper or on a board or on a vision, in a vision book, because we're so worried about not achieving them. We're so scared. We're allowing ourselves to, and our pasts and our inability to have, to have achieved these things previously, to control how we dream for the future. So I want you to just play in this world of dreaming and desire. I want you to imagine what your life will look like. I want you to write what you want, how it looks. What does it look like? What does it feel like? What does your life look like? What does your bank account look like? What do your relationships look like? And I want you to get really, really specific. What does it feel like to be you? What does it feel like to have these things, to have achieved these things? What does it feel like to have this in your life? Really play in this. Really allow yourself to dream and to expand and to really pull in those desires. And then I want you to pick a version of you want to embody. What does she have? What does she feel like? What does she look like? How does she act? What is she calling in? And the embodiment piece is really, really important, because that's how we really allow our emotions and our feelings to come in. What does that feel like? What does it feel like to be her? Imagine if I was this person who. Imagine if I was this person that had. Imagine if I was this person that felt like. And then we're going to prime your subconscious. We're going to really start working on fine tuning that subconscious to allow our nervous system and our body to feel good while we're thinking about these goals and acting on these goals and imagining ourselves and embodying this person. So you can do this anywhere. If you're a journaler, get your journal out and do this. But I want you to make sure that it's somewhere that you can access regularly. So for me, it's somewhere like the notes on my phone. I will just have the notes on my phone and I will write down in present tense what my day looks like, having these things, being this person. I wake up and I have. I wake up, or today I have. This feels like, today feels like. I wake up and my day looks like this. I wake up and my day feels like this. I wake up and I feel like this. So just one paragraph or one sentence that feels good for you, that's easy for you to say, and that allows you to immediately drop into your body and feel those feelings, because we're trying to amplify that safety feeling in your body. And this is how we reprogram our subconscious and our mind and our body to feel safe in that new identity, in that new desire, in that new goal, in that bigger goal, in that bigger desire, in that bigger dream. We have to feel safe. So your dream is here and you're currently here, and your nervous system is here, and it feels like you can't quite get there. It doesn't feel safe to be there. That's higher. Unsafe. So we need to close the gap. And we need to do it by allowing our nervous system to feel safe to be up here. And we go there first. In our mind, in our emotions, in our feelings. We go up there first, and then we bring our body up there, our physical body up there to feel good, to match us at that energy, at that vibration, at that frequency up there. So we're calibrating our nervous system and our body to the level that our dreams and our desires are vibrating at. And you're removing the mismatch between them. And one bonus thing that I want you to really, really focus on, and this is obviously my jam. For those of you that know me, that are listening to this, will know this is where I sit day in, day out. I want this year for you and this year's desires to manifest from a place of fun and enjoyment and amazing energy. The harder you grip to something and the harder you focus on something, where it starts to feel heavy for you, the further away you're pushing it. To heighten your frequency so that you're vibrating on a higher level generally, you need to have more fun. Be more relaxed, be more playful, open, giggly, and vibrate on just the energy of life force itself, which is the whole thing that I do. The more aligned you are, the more fun you have, the more free you feel, the more you laugh, the more you smile, the more you have fun, generally, the higher you will vibrate. And then really put yourself into these feelings. So I want you to come over to Instagram at Danielle Hobson, and I want you to come and tell me what your big desires are for this year. And I want you to really step into that energy of making it happen. The more you can write it down, the more you can say it, the more you can think it, the more you reprogram in your mind to believe it, and the more you're programming your body and your nervous system to match it. So come over onto Instagram, say hi, tell me what you're manifesting this year, and I cannot wait to see all of your manifestations come to life. Come and DM me the word manifest, and I will come straight into your inbox and give you a little voice note just to celebrate you for everything that you're achieving this year, because I know it's going to happen. I'm already putting it out there for you, and I will see you next time.